How long y'all been dating?
About a year now.
The math ain't math.
Okay, I don't know how, but I forgot to mention this in my episode 3 review about the moment in the elevator when Paul asked Fatima how long she's been in a relationship with her man, and she says for almost a year now. When I tell you, just like when Angela's like, you need to keep your options open, despite her knowing her friend is engaged. I had to pause the episode and just collect my thoughts for a few minutes because it made no damn sense. Now, somebody, and I even thought this when I put the episode on pause. Maybe Fatima is lying to Paul on purpose, because if she said how long her and Zach have really been together, then perhaps, he would be more insistent on trying to wear her down because, wait, y'all been knowing each other for how long and you're already engaged? Nah. I got a chance then. So maybe she said for almost a year as a lie. Kind of like, in Bruh, when, what's her name? The woman who's trying to get Bill to forget about his marriage and be with her all the time. I forgot her name because Bruh has just been in the back burner for so long. The one who's married to that crazy gangster murderer guy, the fine as hell woman. I forgot her name. I have honestly forgot her name. But is it Claudia? I think it's Claudia. And she asked how long you and your wife been married. And, Bill says something. He doesn't say how long it really was because in reality, Regina and Bill have only been married for like 36 hours and he's already trying to cheat. But he says something, it's like not long or something like that. So he just basically threw out something that wasn't the short amount of time it really was. So on the one hand, you could say that Fatima just lied in order to get Paul to kind of like, oh, wow, if y'all have been together for a while, I'll stop flirting. But he still does it anyway. On the other, bad writing because of the fact that how many times has the cast, specifically DeVal recently, every season is about a week. These two have known each other since season 2. And it was like not even the, full season 2 that Zach and Fatima started interacting, but let's just be nice and say seasons 2, 3, 4, 5. That's give or take a month if you're doing it by the character's timeline of, each season is about a week. Then if you throw in Zatima season 1, which is asinine to try to do that timeline-wise, let's just say a little over a month. Ain't no way in hell these two have been dating for almost a year. Headcanon, I'm just going to say Fatima threw out that obligatory phrase in order to get Paul to kind of back off. Because if you're really telling me that Zach and Fatima have been together for almost a year, I'm going to sound like the hundreds of people each week. How come Karen ain't showing? Where's her baby bump? Because she should have had a baby by now if Zach and Fatima have been dating for almost a year. So yeah, I'm going to chalk it up to Fatima just lying because it makes no sense at all for her to say almost a year if we're talking about the writing. Man, that line was something else.